10 braiding problems and how to solve them while I braid my hair. If you don't know me, hi, my name is Tori. I grew my TikTok page from 0 to 50K, all on hairstyles and tutorials, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. The number one braiding problem I always get is how to fix your knotty hair. I use this leave-in conditioner, but any leave-in conditioner will do. This is the Kitsch Moisturizing Leave-In Conditioner, and I love it so much. Right when I get out of the shower, I spray it about 10 sprays all over my hair and then brush it the whole way through, and it helps so much with my knots while I'm braiding. How do you part your hair to make sure that the line is even the whole way down? So I'm going to be using a mirror in front of me and then another mirror behind me, and I'm also going to be using this mechanical pencil. It's empty. You can use a parting comb, but I seem to lost mine, and this is a great alternative. I take my mirror and I line up like this so that I have one in front of me, and then the other mirror would be behind me, so this would be like your vanity mirror or your bathroom mirror. And you would put this mirror slightly higher than the mirror behind you and slightly to either the left or the right so that you can see the side. To have the space, you can either prop it up like this or you can put it down, part your hair, separate it. So let's pretend like I parted it. And then you can put this side in a hair tie and then hold this side over and put the mirror back up so that you can see the back, and you can be like, oh yeah, like this isn't perfectly straight down here. So then I take the mirror down, I fix that section, and then I bring the mirror back up and check again. For question number 3, I get this question so much, and it's how to start the braid right here instead of starting the braid back here. I take a really small section and then I'm going to separate it into 3 small sections, and that's how you start the braid right at the front here. If I wanted to start it more toward the back of my head, I would grab a big amount of hair like this, and then I would divide it into those 3 sections. So it depends on what look you're kind of going for, because each one is beautiful in their own way. And if you start the braid up here, it takes a lot more time to get down your hair. And if you start it back here, it takes a lot less time. So I find on the days that I'm rushing around, but I still want to braid my hair, I will start the braid back here. Now we're going to talk about keeping the braid toward the center of my hair instead of it falling kind of over here. So what I do is I keep this hand right here out to the side, and then this hand is planted on the center of my part, so that when I cross over, I'm doing a French braid right now, when I cross over, this hand does not move from this section. If it would move over to here and my hands would kind of drop, then the braid would also drop as well, and it would be over here in the front of my head. Next question I get a lot is how to fix a bump in your hair like this. So what I do is I let go of that amount of hair and I finger comb through it a little bit. Sometimes my hair can be really knotty, so I'll take a brush and I will like brush through it to kind of comb out the knot. And then I pull on it nice and tight and then cross it over like I would for a French braid. If I need to back up, so let's say that didn't do the trick and I need to back up and fix the bump, I would undo the braid while pinching on the top of each one of these sections. So I'm letting go, but I'm pinching. And then when I come back over to here, I'm going to do the same thing again, kind of combing through it. Maybe you pick up a little bit less hair if you need to, and then just go through that same thing over again, crossing it over. I want to talk about how to make your braids tighter. So when you go to cross over in a French braid, cross under for a Dutch braid, you're going to pull tightly, and then what I do is I take my hand and I put it as close to the top of the section as I can so that it's right against my head like this. If I brought my hands down to here, I'll show you for a second, the entire braid loosens a lot and I have less control over what my hair does. But if I put my hands really close to the top, I have so much control over where the hair is that I can keep the braid nice and tight and up against my head. So people really struggle with at the bottom here, this bump that comes underneath the braid. You want the braid nice and tight on your head. So in order to fix this bump, I tilt my chin the whole way down to my chest, pull a lot tighter than I did for the rest of my hair, and then that kind of fixes the braid bump. Especially when you first start learning, your arms can get really tired while you braid. So it's helpful to either put your knee up like this and put your arm on it and just kind of rest your arms while you hold on to your hair, Or if you have a vanity in front of you or a countertop or something, you can rest your arms like this just for, 5-10 seconds, however long you need. And then you can go back into braid. Because my arms can't reach the whole way down my hair, they're not long enough. So I'll take the braid, I'll bring it over my shoulder like this. And then now instead of crossing over each section, I'm going to be crossing under each section like this. So I'm bringing my chin to the opposite side. Since I crossed the braid over my right shoulder, I'm going to tilt my chin to the left side, and I'm going to keep braiding like this. The reason why you tilt your chin is so that the braid doesn't have this like zigzag sort of formation in it when you're done with the braid. So I tilt my chin over so that the braid stays nice and straight from here the whole way down. After I've put my elastic on, you can go ahead and pull on the braid like this. So I'm just kind of pulling on both sides a little bit, and this helps to make the braid fuller and looks a lot better, especially with Dutch braids, or if you have thin hair, it can help with the braid fullness. Lastly, for Flyaways, these are the products that I love and I hold close to my heart. I use this Eco Style Gel so much. It has so much product in it, so it's lasted me a long time. But I use this throughout the braiding and also after. So I'll take like a little bit of it on my fingertips and I'll kind of push the hair back toward the braid, and especially on top and where the part is as well. You can also use a toothbrush with this. I have a dollar store toothbrush that I just dip in and push back the flyaways with too. Or you can use, this is another product by Kitsch. It's their hair wax stick. It's perfect for pushing back those flyaways. So you kind of push it up like a push pop, and then you push back your hair like this. It's a great product to hold your hair well and make the hairstyle last throughout the day. Those are all of my braiding tips. Please make sure to subscribe to my page if you want to see more of my videos, and like this video and leave a comment down below what hair videos you want to see next. I'm happy to give as many tips and tricks and tutorials as you guys want to see. I love making these videos. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.